I forgot to plug the camera in. We don't have much time. I'm just kidding.
What?
No.
We got like an hour worth, but I don't think we'll need that.
No, not for this.
No, not for this.
Alright, so we went to go see Deadpool. Deadpool 2, The Reckoning.
The Deadpoolining.
The Deadpool Electric Boogaloo.
Let's just call it what he calls it, the second coming.
Yeah, so, are we gonna spoil this one?
It's good
When
to
aren't
watch
we?
it spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Infinity
throwing
War
it.
was an exception.
Just throwing out a blanket spoiler warning, I guess, or do you want to do what we did last time? Do we
Nah.
really need to?
No, let's not split it up.
Yeah.
That was exhausting.
That was exhausting.
Well, the movie that you guys did that for was exhausting.
Well, so much crap. So much crap happens in this one too.
Yeah, but it's not in continuity.
Yeah, true.
Not anymore. According to the post-credit sequence.
Oh, come on, man. Let's not talk
But
about
yeah, we won't spoil that.
No.
Okay.
Just sit through the credits like the good Marvel monkeys you are.
Okay, first of all, there's nothing at the end of the credits.
Yeah, so don't sit all the way through.
It's a lovely song you might want to listen to, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say this, get the soundtrack.
It's enough to listen to the
Seriously,
song.
get
That X-Force theme was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that Juggernaut theme is gonna be my new my new ringtone.
Boy.
Just all I will say, okay. All right, well, I think we spoiled it. Juggernaut is in this movie.
Yeah.
There's a fight scene with him later on. Just listen closely to the music that plays.
It is glorious.
When they fight him. That's all I will say.
I think I lost a whole pound laughing.
It was funny. It's like I didn't realize it at first, but then there was like a very brief quiet moment,
I was listening,
and I was like, oh my god.
But like by the time Claudius was listening to it, I done heard like 10 seconds of it already. I'm like, oh my goodness, so good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
where do we begin?
Running it down. So, Vanessa
dies.
It's your turn. I did Avengers.
Yeah,
so.
you did Avengers.
So you're Lewis this time, huh?
Oh god, I'm Lewis this time. Okay, so first off, yeah, Vanessa dies. Wade was tracking down this Russian mafia guy, and he had a panic room, so Wade couldn't get to him. So the guy tracks Wade down. He manages to kill all but one of them, the main guy, and then I think his name was Sergey, if I had to guess.
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't matter. And then his bullet veers off course and shoots Vanessa right through the heart. Vanessa, done.
Yeah.
So Wade tracks him down.
At this point, his name is Meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his name is Meat. Because what happens next is he tracks him down. There's a huge car pileup. Wade grabs him, and steps in front of an oncoming truck. Splat.
Yeah.
One of them dies. Of course, Wade doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Question, did he take that truck first, or did Wade take it first?
Wade took it first,
which I found kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted him to see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good point.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he wanted him to see that truck.
So yeah, then Deadpool tries to kill himself by blowing up his apartment, which was foreshadowed, which they showed it
in
the
very opening
with a great monologue about Logan.
That's kind of not a spoiler.
Yeah, it happens right away. Yeah.
Music box playing "I'm All Out of Love"
with Wolverine.
With Wolverine.
Let's not don't spoil that.
Okay, we won't give too many details.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things to pick up on.
There's little nuances that we want to let them explore,
including the many references for Cable.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Especially the last one.
Yeah.
You guys heard that,
yes,
right?
of course.
Good.
It was the obvious one, which. It had me wondering why they got Josh Brolin to be Cable, and then suddenly, duh, that's because they can make the joke.
Yeah,
right.
Pretty much.
Because there was other people lined up to be
Stephen
Cable.
Lang really wanted to play Cable.
It did bother me a little bit that Cable was so short.
Yeah.
He was shorter than Deadpool, which is not right.
Yeah.
In the
he's
comics,
supposed to be taller.
He's a big dude.
6'6", right?
But then,
somewhere around
then
there.
again. I can forgive that because, again, they joke about it.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
he's about 5'10", not as tall as he is in the comics, but whatever.
Yeah. So anyway, Deadpool blows himself up,
and then his pieces are picked up by Colossus. He drags him in a bag back.
Colossus, he deserves an award here, man.
Yeah.
He does. That man has way too much patience.
His patience is the best.
Yeah.
Like,
he is best boy in that movie, ain't gonna lie.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's a boy scout.
He never gives up on Wade.
No. No.
Well, except for that one time when Wade joined the X-Men and shot a guy on his first day, and Colossus got pissed off and sent him to a maximum security prison along with the kid they were trying to corral.
Yeah.
Only for it to backfire, and then that's where they were able to track down. Cable was able to track him down.
Yep.
So,
Oh, you mean the movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about something.
No, I was trying to further the
He kind of
plot.
skipped the
Oh.
part.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're
So,
kind of
after
Sorry
they go to
about
the
that.
mansion, and there's a brief cameo from some
probably
people,
one of the best I've seen.
Yeah. which kind of confirms what timeline this is supposed to be.
Right.
Really?
Right.
At least for now.
for now.
Oh.
No spoilers.
Ah. Okay.
So
I'll take
then they go to the Essex facility, which they
Which-
did allude to at the end of X-Men Apocalypse,
Yes.
which I was surprised they did anything with at this point.
Which makes me
Well, I mean,
wonder
it's
if they
Fox,
do another Deadpool
so,
movie,
yes, it makes sense.
if it's going to have Mr. Sinister.
I would say it would be either that or they do Planet Mojo, because they established Planet Mojo.
Yes, they did
and
establish Mojo World.
We need Mojo
Oh,
in the
yes.
X-Men universe
Oh
so
my
bad.
Oh, they did.
So
Oh.
funny.
No good or
Who
complaints.
could play Mojo?
Who should
I
play
don't
him?
know.
I mean, obviously it would be more of a voice because he's got to be a CG character.
If that's the case, I want to know who
Yeah,
would
I don't
play
know.
either Spiral or Longshot.
Oh man,
I,
I
love
don't
that.
know. They need
You know,
a
I
pretty
once
boy.
dated a
to
girl
launch
with
it.
2 heads. Really? Was she
Big
nice?
millennial.
Yes and no.
Pick any good-looking millennial actor.
Yeah,
That's a good joke.
True.
that's true. They get Mojo. I think Josh Gad should voice him.
Get him a no name.
Really?
Someone that
Olaf?
he's got range.
Okay, fair.
He's
He's
probably
been
do
in.
Mojo.
He's
No,
been in.
he does have range.
He played a bad guy in Star Wars Rebels.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's just get a no name
Anyway,
and put him out there.
Yeah.
we're diverging.
So
yeah,
yeah,
back
Cable
to
tracks him
plot.
down at the Essex facility, and he reveals that he's not after Wade, he's after the kid.
Yeah,
Because-
Russell.
Yeah,
And
Russell.
Fire
interesting-
Fire Fist.
Enter scene of Kickassery number 2, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, about two and a half.
There are a lot of good action-packed scenes in this. I mean, we're talking about I would say roughly about 72% of this movie is ass getting kicked.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
mostly Deadpool's.
Yes and no.
Yes and no,
Yeah.
considering the X-Force and what
Yes and
becomes
no.
of
Oh, the
That
X
wasn't ass
Force.
kickery. That was
All right,
that. It's
so
still carnage.
No, baby. There's ass kicking, and then there's just fate
Death.
saying "fuck you."
so
Call me.
Like, that's what that is.
So Cable shows up to fuck up Russell because he's the one that ruins the future, and he kills Cable's family.
Yes. Kills his wife and daughter.
Yeah. So
crispy.
and then but Russell decides to befriend a monster that lived in the basement at the maximum security facility.
yeah.
And I was trying to figure out who it was, and I had a suspicion, but because there's a lot of
The
know,
troll.
there was a lot of big old X-Men characters they could have got for this,
But then they got V.
they,
They got V.
it was
They got
Juggernaut,
Yeah.
That-
who thank fucking God looks like Juggernaut, not whatever the hell X-Men 3 tried to do with him.
Let's not talk about that.
What
yeah.
was that?
What,
Thank you.
X-Men 3? That was just some guy. That wasn't Juggernaut, that was a guy.
Oh, okay.
He was like a former American
I was
gladiator
wondering
or
what
professional
that
wrestler or
was.
some
Like,
shit.
What is that?
He was
Yeah.
Australian for some reason, and
And they
I
never
thought he was
took.
Irish.
was he Irish? I don't know.
He has some weird
He was
accent.
he was
Well,
not Juggernaut.
what we
That's
got-
all it is.
what
He's not
we
You
got-
know who was Irish was Black Tom Cassidy, rest his soul.
Yeah,
What we got was Juggernaut.
yeah.
For real.
So Russell teams up with Juggernaut, and well, going back a little bit.
And he's
wait,
true Juggernaut. He just doesn't care.
what happens is Cable shows up to fuck up the facility, and then they're gonna transport everybody to another facility. So Deadpool is gonna try and rescue him. So he assembles the X-Force, which consists of Terry
Cameos.
Crews.
Yeah,
Cameo,
Bedlam.
and cameo.
Who's that one guy that pukes vomit acid?
Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist.
Oh, so you have your thumb on everything popping? No, I spit acidic vomit. Okay.
So and then
And-
Shatterstar.
And then, of course, Ned Flanders.
Yeah,
For
and Domino.
Peter.
And my favorite cameo to date of the movie so far.
The Vanisher.
Yes,
The
Vanisher.
Vanisher.
For my fans of My Hero
Don't say
Academia,
who it is,
best
please.
boy. I'll just
That's
say
the one
that.
thing we cannot spoil.
It is revealed who Vanisher is, We will not say that
Yes.
because there's a very brief moment where
But it's
you will
the-
You
see.
see him.
But it's the funniest thing seeing him in action. I swear.
I love when because they
Oh my
they
God.
parachuted in, and I just love the backpack,
backpack.
and it's just going.
Did anyone else notice that
Oh my
Star
God.
Kid basically grabbed the pack, and threw it out there? Like it didn't get up on its own.
Really?
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Shatterstar?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
I didn't notice that.
But then, of course, when you see what happens, becomes a Vanisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
Here's what the brilliant part of this movie was that they really they promised us the X-Force. They were like, X-Force is gonna be in this movie. We got Shatterstar and all this Domino and all this other.
Yeah.
And then as soon
We
as
got him.
as,
We got 'em?
oh, they
For
were
like
there.
5 minutes.
They were there,
yeah,
but
accurate timing.
Yeah.
They were
soon-
there.
and
Like,
when they parachuted out, each one of them
it was fun.
got
It was-
fucked somehow.
Yeah, there was a wind advisory.
all I can say, they preluded to what the fuck was gonna happen.
Twice.
Hard,
So,
really, really hard.
So
They warned everybody what was going
How
to
did
happen.
I know there's going to be a wind advisory? Everybody on the helicopter knew that. Everybody
Everybody
outside
outside
of the
the
helicopter
You
knew
had
that.
one job! One job! Oh my god!
isn't that,
Thankfully
doesn't
for Domino, luck is a superpower
Yeah.
because she's the only one who
Oh,
survived.
yeah.
that, use
That
your
was- that
pretend
was an
superpower
awesome
to
scene.
prevent Cable from killing the kid.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Domino's power was
Domino was
amazing.
great.
Yeah.
It's legit.
You know, rest in peace, a person who played, who the stunt double that played as her.
Oh yeah, I forgot
but,
about that.
You know, but that scene came together so great.
So
It was a
amazing.
very major. It was really a pivotal part of that film. You know, like, it really made it. Like,
especially because
wow.
he was mouthing off and saying like, luck isn't a superpower. How
Yes,
are you
it is.
supposed to visualize luck
Luck.
Yeah.
on a cinematic
Woo!
level? And then you see like things falling
Yeah.
and cars crashing
was
and stuff
amazing.
missing her.
And finally she says, I'm in.
it was the thing. Of,
Already?
it was
The
like
guy who came up with that was probably somebody who couldn't
Draw
draw
feet!
it was
Yeah,
like
like-
Doctor Strange level goodness.
yeah,
It was Doctor Strange level goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really was.
Great.
yeah.
So
So anyway, they crash the thing. Juggernaut rips Deadpool in half,
Yes.
And then
After
he-
telling him he was
he
going to
said,
rip
"I'm
him in
going
half.
to rip you."
Two and a half.
and then he.
And proceeds to thusly. I'm not tearing this. It's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then he grows back baby legs.
That
Oh,
and that whole
You
that
Yeah.
whole
thought the
scene,
baby hand
that
was
whole-
bad in part one.
that
Stop,
whole scene
stop.
was
That whole-
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That whole sequence happened.
Yeah.
All right, and then they struck a deal, and then another sequence happened.
Yeah.
Can't unsee.
So
Alright.
Cable shows up and tells him what happened, which
What
he
happened
probably
in the
should
beginning.
have
In the
in the
first-
first
Probably should
place.
have did that in the first place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would have been a good idea.
definitely.
So they go to try and stop him from killing the Essex guy. Did he have a name, or is it?
I don't
Asshole.
remember what
Here's
it
a
was.
He was
question.
an asshole.
That
He was the
character.
headmaster.
Yeah, but he reminds me of an I don't know if it's alternate universe or original Stryker. There was a zealot style character with the last name of Stryker. William Stryker, if I'm not mistaken.
That wasn't.
Yeah, that was Brian Cox in,
Oh yeah.
I think it was X2.
No, but I mean, the comics wise, there is another character. Who's
Yeah, there is a
just
Stryker.
like that.
Yeah, but that wasn't him.
It wasn't
so.
him, so
wasn't
meh.
him.
Yeah.
Mm.
He looks like Slugworth from Willy Wonka. We're gonna call him that.
Well, from there we make it over to the building, and then we got music cued, and
Yeah.
well, first we tried
The
to
orphanage.
recruit Juggernaut, and they went Night at the Roxbury with it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, "No, I'm
No,
not
it's
coming."
Colossus, but yeah.
Sorry,
it was actually
Colossus.
Say, it was Say
I'm sorry.
Anything that they were
Yeah.
Oh,
referencing.
jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah, Deadpool went all John Cusack and played Peter Gabriel
On-
outside
on
his
his-
window.
on
his
on his
own.
iPod.
Oh, his little
There you
iPod
go.
with the boombox image
Well,
in the
Night at the
background.
Roxbury did it again. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
that's been parodied so many
To
times.
death and
It's-
back.
Yeah, okay. I'm
South
sorry.
Park did it too, but he ended
Oh,
up playing
yeah.
Shock the Monkey instead.
Yeah, oh my
Who hasn't
God.
done that?
It's-
Can you stop with that on my arm? Feels weird.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Okay. So they try to stop Russell. He shows up. They fight Juggernaut. We get a fight with Colossus and Juggernaut, which was awesome.
CGI fight.
Yeah.
No,
CGI
it's-
fight
fight
imminent.
was so good, though. It was so good.
And Colossus can fight dirty.
Oh,
Oh,
he
yeah.
can now.
Colossus fights
Yeah,
dirty.
he
can
said.
now.
He said it. He literally said, "Fuck it."
How
Yeah.
many volts went up Juggernaut's
Wonderful.
butt?
I don't know.
10,000 years of pain.
It was
That's
o-
what happened
It
with
was
him.
over 9,000.
That was more like that was more like 100,000 years of pain.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Oh yeah, and then Domino gets to revisit home.
Yeah, because she was
And
from.
let
the
me
facility.
tell
Yeah,
you,
she was from that Essex orphanage.
Yep.
let me tell you, she's letting loose, man.
Ooh,
Like,
she became those kids' hero.
yeah, she's stretched out.
I just love.
Them legs.
We need a bus to get you guys out of here. Bus crashes through the wall.
There you go. There
Okay.
it is.
It's like orphans.
Orphans?
The bus was upside down though.
Hey,
It didn't
it's
matter.
an escape.
I haven't heard the orphans being treated so nicely since Death Spank.
Dang.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a name I
I
haven't heard in a
referenced
while.
it. Yes, I
Dang.
did. The baconing.
Yeah, the bacon.
The orphan gun.
Wow.
Oh. Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, that whole sequence was great. People turned into piñatas. It was wonderful.
So Russell's basically going through the facility, hunting down the headmaster, burning everything to cinders. He finally corners him.
Oh, so we're doing full spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we kind of
Well,
work
we're like running down the movie. We won't spoil anything huge. Like again, we're not
okay.
saying what happens.
No,
Post
this is-
credits
this
or
is-
otherwise.
This is plot. This is plot.
This is pure plot. Russell basically corners a guy. The deal that Deadpool struck with Cable was that give me some time to talk the kid down. Maybe
30 seconds.
It's like 30 seconds. Like you will get 30 seconds. Okay, I get 30 seconds. Agrees to the deal. Very, very uncomfortable moment. And so now it's Deadpool's chance to try and save the kid. And he kind of succeeds. And if I say anything else more, it's gonna spoil it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't spoil the.
It was a great exchange.
ending.
My favorite parts of that movie is anytime Domino just looks at Deadpool and goes, "You're doing great."
Okay, best Domino scene by far. She comes up. The Juggernaut has appeared along with Russell. She looks at the camera and goes,
Yeah, just walks away.
Yeah.
and slides off camera.
Slides the hell off. Said, nope. Fuck that.
That is the kicked in quick.
She said, fuck
Oh,
that.
so good.
That was so great.
I was
This
like,
one was
wow.
good.
Yeah.
I think I like this every bit as much as the first one.
Same.
It
I
just
liked it more, honestly.
it's
I honestly liked him more too.
it's on point with the first one for me. It just has a much bigger budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They afforded more X-Men. What's her
They
name?
actually did. Oh god,
What's her
they
name? Pinky,
did.
Pinkie Pie. What was her name?
Oh yeah.
Yukiko.
Yeah.
Yuriko.
Unico, because
Yeah.
he kept saying it.
Her
every
and
time.
Nega
is
Sonic Teenage Warhead.
Warhead.
Yeah, they were
She
there.
is the
Girlfriend.
cutest freaking thing.
Yeah.
Bye, Wade. Bye, Yuriko.
Bye, Unico.
That was the best.
That was great. That was great. Yeah.
Deadpool
Yeah.
3, maybe?
Ah,
See more of her?
It would
Yeah.
be nice to see.
Assuming,
More-
well, I think it'll
maybe
ultimately,
more X-Men.
hopefully,
I don't know. That can't
maybe,
give me hope.
maybe.
Because honestly, I thought eventually they'd get to the circle chase, but they killed Black Tom Cassidy, so that's not going to happen.
So then, what could?
Yeah, that happened.
I don't know, because
Oh,
that's the whole thing, because Black Tom is actually the brother of Banshee.
Ah.
They can still cross-reference it.
Should we be on a
And their
revenge
daughter,
path?
and Banshee's daughter, Siren, actually ends up becoming a love interest for Deadpool.
Oh.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's where they first meet up, is in the circle chase.
Oh, good lord.
Can we? I just want this one time. Well, actually, no. I don't think we're ever going to see that, are we?
What?
Wade's one true love is Vanessa.
Are they cousins?
You talking about
I don't
Death?
remember if they're
Yeah,
cousins.
that whole
I
love
don't
affair
know
with death
if that's
thing.
gonna happen.
It would just be really hilarious if that.
Actually, I think Banshee and Black Tom are cousins. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
Someone will correct you.
Yeah.
I just want.
Thank you,
I can
comment
think of
section.
one person. Anyway.
Yeah.
Because the internet's infallible.
No. Anyway, as far as like the next movie, I think it'll ultimately depend on the deal that's supposed to be finalized
Well,
this summer.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is an
right.
example. This is a perfect example of the director talking to Mickey, and Mickey saying, "If you fuck this up, I'll fucking kill you." Yes, I will.
We'll literally send Deadpool after you.
Oh boy.
No
That's it.
spoilers.
That's all I'm
But
saying.
yeah,
I can't say no to murder.
I am interested to see how this is gonna go because I heard they're still not finalized. Now there's like other buyers like ready to buy.
Who else is?
I think Warner Brothers.
God no.
No.
If they buy that, it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Or-
over.
yeah, somebody else.
Bury
was-
that like they
It,
buried
it might
the
not.
DC
It might
universe.
not have been. It might not have been Warner Brothers. It might have been someone else. I did hear that there are other people kind of like waiting with their wallets outside the door in case things don't work
You know
out.
who would be
Jesus
hilarious?
Christ.
Who actually might have the money to pull it off just to do it for shits and giggles? Hire motherfucking Saban.
Saban.
No.
I don't want Saban to buy it.
No.
I don't want Saban to
Are
buy
they?
it.
Are they
If he
even
buys
still a
it,
thing?
it becomes Power
I
Rangers.
thought a lot of the
Essentially.
Saban stuff is owned by Disney now.
What?
Sentai.
Yeah, because they bought out a lot of like all those like Fox
Oh.
Saturday
We're
morning
getting
cartoons a
off
long time
topic.
ago.
Okay, so it gets into the mouse's hands either way.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, it's a perfect example of the mouse saying, "If you fuck this up, you're fucked."
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds said, "I got this."
Yeah.
And
Hence why he followed the director.
and then the mouse said, "Oh, you better. You better."
Disney, if you do acquire Deadpool, please keep Ryan Reynolds.
Please, God.
Please give him
I
creative
think
control.
They
Please.
see, I think, okay, one thing I'll give Disney, when they see something is working, they tend not to try and fix it themselves.
True.
Thank God.
They let it
Unless
live.
they made it themselves, then they can say,
They
hey,
let it
it's ours,
live
we
and
do
let
what the
it
hell we
breathe.
want.
They let
Yeah.
it breathe, let it live.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Ugh.
good. I mean, he's already been Disneyed.
He showed up in
He's been Disneyed.
he
His
showed up in
girlfriend's
Ultimate
dead.
Spider-Man and
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Well, it wasn't Ryan
What
Reynolds,
I mean by being
but...
Disneyed, he got the
Oh,
Disney
oh,
treatment. His
Oh,
girlfriend
that.
died.
Oh, that.
Yeah, he went through a death.
Oh.
His girlfriend's
Alright.
dead now. So
Yeah, fun fact. It's like, oh, it's Deadpool. It's going to start out great. Death. Oh, God, it's Infinity War all
Disney.
over again.
No, and that's what I love with the credits this time around. It's like directed by, wait, you killed her? Produced by,
Right,
what the fuck?
Executive produced by, seriously, what the actual fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
it was great.
Oh, God.
It was great.
And yeah, it's
when you see
the
everything
opening
that's
intro is
said there,
amazing.
yeah, the intro was wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butter knives everywhere.
What was it?
so
Executive
good.
producer, the guy that killed the dog in John Wick. That was the best.
Dude.
That was
Dude.
hilarious.
Oh man.
By the
If you
way,
didn't hear that joke, don't listen to it. Just watch the movie.
Yeah.
the opening
Please.
sequence is very akin to that of Skyfall, with a very somber.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
song
very
being
Bond
played
opening.
with
It is.
Celine Dion's ashes.
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
It
Yep.
was good.
Oh wow, double entendre when you think about the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So verdict, go watch the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
go
much.
watch
If you
Oh my
love the
God.
first one, you'll absolutely
You
love
will
this
really love this.
And if you didn't like the first one, go watch this.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
I'll
so
say
good.
that.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Would you
Yeah.
say some people were saying a lot? No one was saying that the first one was bad, but would you say this somewhat would redeem it after the whole debacle?
Honestly, I've heard that so far, like I try to avoid spoilers, but I've heard people like talking about this movie. Some people say it's kind of polarizing, like in a way that Guardians 2 was polarizing, or Thor Ragnarok was polarizing.
I don't think so.
Thor.
This
I
is
enjoyed
much
the
Ragnarok
more.
hell out of
polarizing?
Ragnarok.
Oh, compared to the
We
first
reviewed that
movie.
review. How the heck?
No, compared to the first movie.
It's way better than the first movie.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, but I can see how people would
Polarizing
I can
and
see how it's
Yeah,
polarizing.
yeah.
This movie polarizing?
Mm,
No.
I don't think so. I don't.
No.
Nah.
Yeah,
I think it's just a matter of preference at this point. Both were good. It's a matter of which one did you
Yeah.
like more.
yeah.
I
Pretty
personally
much.
loved this movie.
I mean, if you're a prude, then eat a dick. You know, that's just the way that works. But if you're not a prude, then you're probably gonna enjoy the movie.
also,
Oh,
is it
please.
just me or did the profanity get less creative? It was much more creative in the first one.
What happened now?
Deadpool's choice of vocabulary is a little limited.
No,
It
it's
wasn't
not.
as creative.
It was definitely good.
I don't know. I've heard.
I enjoyed it, and the reason being is because he gave other people a chance to actually speak and act.
Yeah.
There was much more people than
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Case in
yeah,
point,
There was
yeah.
much
Case in
more
point.
involved than just him.
Cable, I'm here to proposition you. Weasel, okay, which one of us gets to make the first joke?
Okay, let's say it together. And they say the exact same one.
Yeah, him and
The
Domino, and
Weasel
he's
and
like,
Domino.
shit!
Exactly.
There's
So
a lot of good moments.
There's
like
a lot of
that.
great movies in
yeah,
this movie.
so it's balanced. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, it's really
To
good.
me, it's balanced. To other people, are like,
Honestly,
oh,
I think the first movie's story was structured a little bit better than this one, but other than that,
Well, it was a coming of hero, you know, who he
Yeah,
is.
it's kind of an introduction
It's
thing.
introduction to who he
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
and if you're brand new to the story and whatnot, then yeah. Not only that, it's the first movie played the way it was,
yeah.
breaking the fourth wall the way he did.
That's true.
You know, so of course that's no longer going to be something brand new to you, but at the same time,
They kind of went all Memento with the first one, where it starts in the middle.
right?
Yeah,
True.
Oh, wait, no, Memento ended in the middle. Never mind.
this one
No, this
kind of
one-
tried to do that, but it was so short and quick to
This
that
one was
point.
a different scenario.
It kind of played on Memento on that one.
Completely
Yeah.
Memento
different scenario.
started at the end, and the beginning, and met in the middle, and ended.
You're
in the
gonna hurt your brain. Stop.
Ow.
Watch the movie again. Holy
No,
crap.
I'm good.
Okay.
Ugh.
This movie kind of
God damn it,
started.
Guy Pearce.
All right,
Anyway,
this movie started like Uncharted 3. If you ever played Uncharted 3.
Yeah, but that was still further along in there.
Kind of, sort of.
The thing is, the scene at the beginning of this movie didn't happen that far.
No, it didn't
into
happen that
it.
far into it.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I'll
that's
give
the
you that.
thing.
I'll give you that. Yeah. That's true.
Basically, pretty much after Vanessa was killed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like the first
What, 10 minutes?
20
and then
minutes.
the
Pretty
whole
much.
sequence happened.
First 15
It was funny.
minutes.
It was very well shot too, because it showed like things that happened. Like you saw the things
Right.
sticking out of the wall, and he was making the pastries. And
Right.
And then it calls back to all of it. And the thing,
Yeah.
that was 6 weeks ago, technically. So I'm like, wow. Happy
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Mm,
So, all in all, I enjoyed that.
I did too.
Yeah.
I had
It
fun.
was really good.
Mm.
Yep.
I'll watch it again
yeah.
I would too.
on video.
Here we go.
Yes. I'm getting it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
get that
it's not the
video.
kind of movie I would watch over and over again, because then the jokes I'll be kind of mad at after a while. Like, darn it,
Yeah.
I watched.
I was
this
watching the
shit.
first one this morning. It still holds up, so maybe the second one will too.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
I mean, I believe
It's
that.
a movie to
It's
watch
just-
when you just want to have a good time.
I'm personally the kind of person I can't watch a movie too many times in succession at once, because then I start having like this syndrome, and memories start coming back. You know,
Yeah, like-
Pavlov is a bitch.
Yeah.
So you know, I have my uncle destroy The Lion King for me.
Oh, yeah.
He
You're
just-
talking to a guy who's watched Aliens about 500 times in his life.
No, I
By
understand
choice.
that, but my
Yeah.
uncle
There's a difference.
one summer played Lion King back to back on VHS
He wore out the
until
tape.
it melted into the VCR, and then proceeded to watch Aladdin, King of Thieves. Not Aladdin, King of
Alwyn?
Thieves.
First of all, that was a good sequel.
Okay.
Aladdin fared better with the sequels as
Yeah, it
compared
did.
to all the other movies.
But the problem is, he watched it on my sister's VCR, and my sister's VCR was put then in the Florida room. I'm sorry, the den, for people who don't know what a Florida room is. Sorry.
for your
over and
outsiders,
Yes.
And over the entire summer, and I could do nothing to watch it because that was the only TV we had.
Oh.
wow.
That explains why you couldn't stand it when
So I
had to do
can't
my
watch a
project.
movie too many times. I could watch a movie once and leave it alone for a couple of months, and then watch the motherfucker again. But don't ask me to watch it 2 times in the same week.
See, that's the real reason we have Netflix now,
I
so
will Twitch.
VCRs don't melt.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
Pretty much.
Oh, so sorry. This little
Uh,
moment I really want to.
No worries.
I think
Share.
we
That's it.
have we said everything we
yeah,
needed to
I've
say
got
about
nothing more to
this?
say about
That's
that.
it.
No, great
Deadpool
movie.
2 was awesome. We definitely needed this movie
Goes
after this week we've had. So yeah.
Especially after Infinity War. Holy
You know,
shit.
Oh, can we address... Let me just address something.
Oh, this
You
is-
bastards. Both of you.
What?
the fuck?
What?
Oh, we told her favorite she's gonna have a great time. She goes to see it.
You're welcome.
We said that in the review too.
Yeah, I'm calling it out. What the
She was the
Oh,
one.
I enjoyed it.
She was the one that texted me, and I said, "Oh, we're going in right now," and I said, "Have fun."
I really enjoyed it,
You
man.
really did?
I had some fun.
Gift.
I had fun.
No, okay.
While she was getting her soul ripped out of her fucking chest, I was like,
Because Mr. I'm gonna sit here and watch comics explain, so I know what's gonna happen anyway.
Oh no! Way before that, I'm like, well, let's go.
Bullshit.
Let's go to this funeral.
He called it a.
I told you what the name of the movie should have been before we went and saw it. So the movie was Requiem of an Ass Whooping. That's what that movie was.
Josh Brolin kills the Marvel Universe. At
Pretty
least
much.
half of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops their ass.
About half of it is
He
dead.
didn't even have to do that. He could have just punched them all to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Alright.
So yeah, well, my heart's getting stomped on when fucking everyone.
We're in the background cackling.
They're cackling. I'm just like,
Bastards, both
Yep.
of you, I swear.
Yep.
I regret nothing.
I'm like,
Me neither.
please.
That's okay.
Yeah, there's just certain things that are not going to veer away from the continuity. It's
Nope.
that's like a pivotal moment
It is.
in the whole story. And honestly, without that, the story will not progress.
And that's something I can say much in regards for Disney Marvel keeping continuity, which makes me wonder, considering Deadpool 2, how they're going to carry that over.
I mean, there's a lot of different
I'm
ways they can go.
Just saying.
No, what I'm saying is a lot of different ways they can go. They don't have to jump right into certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Again, but yeah, those final, the after credit scenes.
We can't talk about those.
Yeah, we can't talk about
No,
those.
but like again, after that,
Good
really,
point.
they could do whatever the hell they want.
We'll see what
Except the
happens.
very last thing.
Well, oh my God, it was so good.
Why?
It was so good. Anyway,
Go see
go
it.
watch the movie.
Yeah,
Sit through the
before,
credits.
before we say anything
It was amazing.
incriminating,
Yeah.
let's just end it.
We're being recorded. so-
Yeah. All right,
Yeah, it's
Deadpool 2.
Do
Good.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Choo-choo!